A bill that would crack down on a powerful drug in South Carolina is headed to the governor's desk. The legislation would make trafficking fentanyl a felony. South Carolina Bureau Chief Shakira Speaks has been following this story for the last year. And what's all in the bill?
The bill would convict traffickers on their first offense, giving them at least 7 years in prison or up to 25 years. It's a battle that took lawmakers way past the end of the legislative session to accomplish. One York County woman who lost her son to fentanyl poisoning tells me this is a victory for everyone who's lost a loved one to the drug.
I feel that this is a huge deal for South Carolina.
Holly also Brooks has been working to get lawmakers to make the distribution of fentanyl a felonious crime after losing her son to fentanyl poisoning in 2020. She formed a group called Fentanyl Kills You to raise awareness about the dangers of the drug. After 3 years of fighting, their efforts finally ended with a win.
This time, the bill is going to keep them in jail, and they won't be out the next morning peddling this death on the street to the next child.
The bill would establish mandatory minimum sentencing for trafficking fentanyl in the state. Before this bill, there was no trafficking statute for fentanyl in state law like there is for other drugs such as cocaine or heroin. With the bill, a conviction for trafficking 4 grams of fentanyl or any fentanyl-related substance would require a mandatory minimum sentence of 7 years.
The Senate added language that fentanyl testing strips or other testing equipment or devices used to detect fentanyl, and that's when somebody has these pressed pills, they want to make sure that what they have doesn't have fentanyl in it. If they have these strips, they can't be charged for having these strips. They're trying to make sure that what they're doing does not contain fentanyl and harm themselves or others.
14 grams or more of fentanyl, but less than 28 grams would require a mandatory minimum sentence of 25 years. The contents of the bill came with some major pushback from some legislators, but also Brooks says the line needs to be drawn somewhere.
It's 4 grams. They wanted a higher weight. 4 grams of raw fentanyl could kill 2,000 average non-user people. So it's not a terribly small amount. It would do some damage. Cody's friends have died from this. I think all of our children are proud of us for trying to keep their friends safe.
The group's next mission is to get the drug-induced homicide bill passed in the near future. It was introduced alongside the trafficking bill, but didn't make it to the third reading and vote.